Right on time, as a matter of fact. Karen Sistak and Autumn Moore with the American Red Cross joining us on the telephone. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Todd.
It's good to have you both with us. This morning, the American Red Cross they must have known you were going to be on the air with us because they issued this statement that because of a critical blood shortage in our region, they are making the call for folks to give. At this time of the year, it gets awfully difficult to get out into the weather and to attract blood donors, but the need is always there, and it's even more critical now, isn't it?
It sure is. With the winter weather and cold and flu season and just coming off the holidays, we are definitely down in blood donations.
Yeah, and so to address that, Indiana County has developed this nice little tradition that on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, there's a Red Cross blood drive right here in the county that we hope is going to attract a very large number of donors.
We certainly do. We certainly hope that we get more donors than last year, and we have people inviting their friends and family to come with them to donate.
All right, so give us the setup for next Monday. That's when this will be done, correct?
Absolutely. Next Monday, the Indiana Mall has generously donated space for us to have the drive this year. We'll be starting at 9 in the morning and running to 7 p.m., Indiana County's longest-running blood drive. So gives everyone the opportunity to be there.
And we certainly hope that people turn out. Now, do they need to make appointments? Is that necessary or recommended?
It's absolutely not necessary. We always welcome walk-ins. I'd like to see people make an appointment. It's easier for them. It gives them an absolute set time, and it makes the process go a little quicker for them. They can make an appointment at redcrossblood.org, or they can call the 1-800-RED Cross phone number to schedule an appointment.
Mm-hmm. And let's talk as well about who is qualified to give blood. What are the restrictions that are in place?
You need to be at least 16 or older, 16 with parental consent, in general good health, free of cold symptoms that day. So, if people can always call 1-800-RED Cross to see if they have any other more specific questions.
Yeah. People wonder, okay, I'm taking a medication. Maybe I'm taking a blood thinner. Maybe I'm taking some other medication for some other medical condition. Does that disqualify me from giving blood?
And that's when we always tell people to go to the website or call the number, because sometimes something can change daily.
Okay, so just to be aware of those facts there. Give that website again for folks who want to consider giving blood.
The website is redcrossblood.org.
Okay, very, very good. So we're talking this morning with Karen Sistak and Autumn Moore. The blood drive is going to be happening beginning at 9 o'clock next Monday at the Indiana Mall. They used to call it a double red. Are they doing a double red drive? I don't think they call it that anymore, do they?
No, we call it Power Red now because it's a power of two. Mm-hmm. So we encourage people to come in and donate Power Reds as well, and we take O neg, O pos, B neg, and A negative. And right now we need all blood types, but we're in urgent need of O neg and B neg right now.
Yeah, and explain why that is.
Well, O neg is the universal donor, and B negative, we're just not getting enough B negative donors out.
Oh, okay. It's simple enough, huh? Those are the ones.
Yeah, simple enough, yeah. O neg we use for everybody, and B neg we just need more of those people to come on out and donate.
Yeah, absolutely. And O neg people need to be aware that while their blood can be given to anybody, they can only receive from an O neg, correct?
That is correct. So basically, they're like stockpiling it for themselves, and other O negs like themselves.
Yeah, that is the second rarest of the blood types, is my understanding. I know this because I'm O neg. See, that's why.
Oh, there you go. See, so we do call you a lot then.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. We're talking with Karen Sistak and Autumn Moore. The Red Cross Blood Drive is happening next week, next Monday at the Indiana Mall. Tell us what happens to a unit of blood when it's given. It helps more than just one person by just being given as a blood donation and for a transfusion, does it not? Or can?
Oh, yes. It can be. One unit of blood may help up to 3 people. So it may help save 3 people's lives. You donate there, it comes back to Johnstown, and we send it through manufacturing, and they separate it into red blood cells, plasma, platelets, and it goes on its way. And platelets are a lot and help with cancer patients. The red blood cells, they do a lot with accident victims or just general surgeries, and the plasma, a lot of time burn victims and a couple different things. But so it can help a lot of people in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. And I think sometimes people get concerned about, there's going to be pain when I give blood, and it's not really a situation where it's going to harm you at all, is it?
No, not at all. It's, maybe 45 minutes, an hour of your time, a little finger pinch, check your iron, and before you know it, we have very skilled staff. You're in and out the door.
Yeah.
And still feeling about yourself.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is Karen who's doing most of the talking, correct?
Actually, this is Autumn.
Oh, this is Autumn. Okay.
I'm still here, though.
Okay. I was going to say, did you beat her up and not allowing her to talk, or what?
No. We're good.
Good. That's good.
Autumn is the one who knows the majority of the details, the really intricate details, so I let her do the talking.
Yeah. Karen knows all the details about the day of the drive and what is going on, and she has a lot of... Tell about all those sponsors and stuff you have, Karen.
Yeah, right now we have a lot of sponsors that have, local sponsors, of course, that have donated food, beverages, prizes. So we'll be having an hourly giveaway. When the donors come in, they'll put a ticket in a bucket. We'll draw that ticket, and we have some great prizes lined up for everyone. So it'll be a good place to come out and, help save some lives.
Yeah.
And get maybe something nice to eat, maybe get a chance to win a little prize.
And Karen, having said that, it sort of reminds us as well that folks need to have something to eat before they go to give blood, don't they?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. Even the week of, I always tell people a few days before, really, really make sure you eat healthy food, eat greens, some proteins, drink your water. You might want to avoid caffeine right before donating. We just want you to be healthy and want this to be a really good experience for everyone who comes out, because it's such an important day for us and for the Indiana community to really show up and donate blood and save some lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the bottom line. Just understanding how vital it is to keep the blood supply well stocked here around our region. When we talk about critical blood shortages, it seems as if we never get over the top where we have too much. I know that. But talk about the shelf life of the blood and how much is needed to keep our region's hospitals and other medical suppliers stocked in order to keep everybody healthy.
I'm sorry. We're about 28,000 units down since November.
Wow.
And I think it's about 13,000 units a day that we have to collect.
So
I think in this area.
Yeah.
In this area.
Yeah, that's a tremendous amount of, must be pressure on you folks conducting blood drives to make sure that you get out as often as you can. And in the wintertime, that makes drives such as next Monday's extra important, because there's always the chance that a blood drive set up at a school or a church somewhere might be canceled by weather at the last second.
Absolutely. We've had 150 drives cancel just recently because of winter weather, 5,500 uncollected units.
Yeah.
Since the 1st of January. So, I mean, that's quite a deficit that we really, really, and we'd like to encourage new donors as well. If you haven't donated before, that's fantastic. It's a wonderful habit to get into.
Yeah, it really is. Really is. And it helps so many people. It sort of helps you in your spirit as well, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. You feel good when you do it.
Yeah. Okay. So this one we're talking about is next Monday at the Indiana Mall beginning at 9 o'clock on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I know that you do set up schedules, though, for other blood drives. Where can people learn about where there will be other blood drives scheduled in case they can't make it in for this one? And while you're at it, maybe tell us what is the interim for people when they give blood? When can they give blood again?
Okay. They can always go to redcrossblood.org. There's a little place there they can schedule an appointment or find a drive near them by putting in their zip code. And it will give them a list of drives open to the public that they can attend. As far as how often you can give blood, every 56 days you can donate whole blood. And we talked about Power Red donors. If you are a Power Red donor, you can donate every 112 days.
Okay. And are all blood drives eligible for Power Reds, or only certain ones set aside where those will be collected?
The majority of them have a Power Red machine, but some don't.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's something, if people will go to redcrossblood.org and look at the drive, if they try to schedule a Power Red and the machine isn't available at that drive, it won't let them schedule. So they can maybe find another drive.
All right. Wonderful. Ladies, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We're hoping you have a very, very successful blood drive next Monday at the Indiana Mall beginning at 9 o'clock in association with Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's a wonderful day, and I know that it's a very, very important day from your perspectives.
It certainly is. Thank you, Todd.
My pleasure. Anytime. Anytime. You give me a call. Thank you, ladies. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and it's WCCS, AM 1160.